Hello, I'm Dr. Philip Blair from Blair Medical Group, and I want to introduce you to Tony, a 64-year-old Australian gentleman I met about 3 years ago who was referred to me because of intractable phantom limb pain due to an amputation he had some 41 years ago. I immediately started him on liposomal BCPlus, and I'll let him tell the rest of the story.
Yeah,
Tony, it's so great to meet you. It's a real
it is,
pleasure.
yeah. And yourself as well. I mean, I know we have spoken on the phone that first time briefly about 2 or 3 years ago, and I was going through this insufferable pain.
Tell me a little bit about your injury.
I was 21 at the time. I was hit by a car. I was on a motorcycle, suffered multiple compound fractures, severe degloving type of injury
Oh.
as well. The foot itself could not be saved.
So at that point, they decided that they needed to amputate.
There was only really half my foot left. My ankle was gone completely, and my left tibia and fibula was just absolutely shattered. Your product has absolutely turned my life around since I first started using it. I was bordering on suicide because I did not know how to combat such violent pain. I was willing to try anything at that stage. I had nothing else to lose, right? I really lost my mind. I was losing my sanity from this intractable pain that would just hit you at any time of the day or night, no matter what you're doing.
Tell
When the phantom pains hit, they weren't really that bad. They were quite manageable, but very occasionally they would be of absolute nuclear force. But thankfully, very flittingly, very fast, and they disappear. Close to 25 years, I endured that sort of pain. It came back in 2022, 23, and I got through that week, but then a week turned into 2 weeks, that turned into a month. 9 months of that year was just daily savagery. Terrible, terrifying pain. It was so bad that it would happen at work in the middle of meetings and conferences, and I would just scream in agony
how many times a day would it happen?
every few seconds of every
And
minute of
and
every
and
hour.
could you sleep?
Not at all. This thing just bang, just no warning, and so ferocious, so vicious. But when those sort of things that are happening right now start becoming okay, this is lasting a bit longer and it's a little bit more frequent, that's my sign to go to the fridge and pull this out. And all
Liposomal
I do is
beta-caryophyllene.
give it a good shake. I open it out and I just put it straight to my mouth. And I take a little bit, probably assuming 2, maybe 3 mils, put it under my tongue, swish it around a bit, and then swallow it after a minute. I'm good. I put it away again. I know. I absolutely have 100% faith in this. I know it's going to work. And it does. And those sensations will disappear for a week, two,
A
three,
week.
4, 5, 6 weeks at a time sometimes. I might need to look at this again. So it has changed my life, how pain-free I am, and I have my life back, and I'm not screaming in pain anymore, all because of this. If I'm going away for the weekend to the Gold Coast, say like last weekend, for example, I went away boating. I had 2 or 3 meals before I hit the road. Didn't have to worry about it again for the rest of the weekend. I had an amazing weekend. Not a skerrick, not one single, no symptoms. Not even like that, like the brief little ones that I was getting just a few minutes ago, which have incidentally just disappeared altogether.
So what kind of
Anyhow,
therapy had you undergone prior to using the BCP?
I was in no man's land. I did try the gabapentin, which didn't really do anything here or there, you know.
Right. Hmm.
So and just medicinal cannabis really, but the medicinal cannabis would like take the edge off that kind of pain, but it wouldn't eliminate it at all, you know.
Sounds like that you're dealing with a nerve pain and the cannabis was not taking care of the nerve pain.
When I first got the product, I was using it as per the instructions regularly, 4 to 6 hours, a mill under it. I was still getting savage pain, but I just noticed that closer to the end of the 2 weeks, it was getting less and less and less and less, and in the savagery of pain. I thought, is this actually working?
2 weeks before it really took effect.
It was only after that 2 week period I've realized this is actually working. And I started taking a little bit more than the recommended dosage. It's pleasant tasting, and it's quite harmless in any other way. This works in the liposomal format. It didn't work in the topical use.
For somebody like you who's got a severe problem, I tell you to optimize the therapy for performance. But I want people to adjust the dosage according to their benefit level and their performance level.
And I find it doesn't work straight away. It does take 90 minutes or 2 hours. It doesn't come back. I could be good for weeks.
And are you taking any other medication or any other supplements as well?
No, the only medication I take it daily is for my esophageal reflux disease. Probably 10, 15 years ago, I was taking a lot of opiates to try and deal with that week-long worth of savage pain. But of course, people would think, well, you're going to be doing damage to your kidneys and liver if you're taking that amount of opiates that you're trying to take. Over-the-counter medication like paracetamol or ibuprofen are just useless. I mean, how do you treat a pain that's in here but felt down in your foot?
Mhm.
I can't go anywhere without taking this with me. If I'm going anywhere longer than 24 hours, I must take this with me, and I know I'm going to be fine. If I get hit, all I know is I just take 2 mils of that under my tongue, wait a couple of hours. What pain? It's crazy how good and how this works. I want to buy shares in your company, man. In the last 2 to 3 years, my quality of life is so much more than it used to be. So much more. I honestly cannot tell you enough what a profound impact it has made to my quality of life in reducing the frequency of that savage pain, screaming my head off in intractable pain every few seconds. I can go on a date again with someone and not scare the hell out of them because I'll start screaming violently in agony. I've got my life back because of this amazing hand on heart. Nothing else has helped that type of pain, to alleviate those symptoms. Nothing other than this.
Would you recommend this for others?
It's 100% lifesaver, game changer. I hate using that word game changer, but now I actually know what it means. 100% hand on heart made such a huge difference, alleviating the horrible symptoms I was getting, the horrible pain I was getting, but enabling me to function and go about my daily life. And that is in so many aspects, whether that's a working life or play or having a shower, sitting on the toilet, catching a train, being in my car, or just typing an email or whatever.
It's so important for me to understand and for us to get the word out about the potential for this beta-caryophyllene and in relieving these terrible symptoms that you and many other people experience.
Be happy to talk to anyone, any of your clients, any amputees, if they need it, to hear from the horse's mouth, put them in touch with me. I think it can help so many people.
Well, thank you, Tony. It's really been good talking with you.
Thank you so much for your time today and for helping me reclaim my life with this wonderful product of yours.